To produce a solid crop, you must first have a solid foundation. That's why transplant producers like Mobley Plant Company, which is the largest in the nation, are so essential to growers around the country. Damon Jones takes a closer look at their operation and what it takes to run such a large business.
Walking through your local grocery store, you'll find some of the freshest, safest fruits and vegetables in the world. And most of this produce begins in greenhouses just like this one. That's why the Mobley Plant Company in Moultrie is so important, as it ensures a quality plant for fruit and vegetable growers around the country.
Well, basically we're vegetable transplant producers. We produce transplants for big produce farming operations, whether it be watermelons, pepper, tomatoes, cabbage, broccoli farmers, just all kind of different produce farmers.
Getting a quality plant in a timely manner is essential for the producer, which is why so many of them have plants growing in one of the more than 80 greenhouses Mobley owns around the Southeast.
They contract with us to plant the seed for them and produce the transplants. They give us the varieties they want, the amount of seed they want planted, and how many plants they expect to come off, and they give us a delivery schedule of when they're wanting to transplant their crop into their fields. So it's a year-round business. We're producing transplants 11 out of 12 months, so we're shipping somewhere all the time.
And with that kind of schedule and that number of customers, keeping things running smoothly can be a daily chore.
You really have to be timely when a grower, they're all calling, they need plants, and you're trying to schedule trucks and trailers and labor to get them out of the greenhouses. It's challenging, especially in the spring of the year, so you try to set yourself apart with quality and service.
While it can be stressful at times, Mobley wouldn't have it any other way. In fact, the thing he most enjoys about the job is the relationships it helps build.
They're customers, but they're also friends, all the way from South Florida up into the Midwest. And, you know, it's the interaction with them, and it's really the satisfaction of a job well done. And when the plants are really nice and they plant them and they have a successful crop and they're profitable with their produce crops, you take a big reward out of that.
And for all of his good work in the agricultural industry and around his community, Mobley has been nominated for the Agribusiness Person of the Year. It's an honor he doesn't take lightly.
Well, it's very humbling. When you looked at the last 30 years of all the agribusinessmen in the county that were nominated and received the award, it was kind of a who's who of all the old-time farmers going back to my father and his age group, and it was just made up of a lot of good people, good families, and family people that just have made a career and a living out of being in ag. And so we always are proud whenever the ag community is recognized in our county, and of course it is the largest business in Colquitt County.
Reporting from Moultrie, I'm Damon Jones for the Georgia Farm Monitor.